Well, yeah, but it's going to be in space. That's the fucking... Yeah, at that point, that's the fucking gifts problem, okay?
Okay,
Right.
well, look, it sounds like you have a lot to do, and I am a busy woman.
Yeah, you did, by the way, get the message about Mom, right?
I heard something.
Yeah, Mom's back. Remember the cute half-elf girl? Yeah, apparently, she took it upon herself to, like, learn the forbidden dark arts and summon Mom back into this material plane.
Wait, that's forbidden?
It's generally looked down upon.
Good to know.
I wouldn't have suspected such a sweet girl doing that.
Yeah. Shockingly, did not plant that seed in her head.
I'm pretty... Yeah.
Well, I mean, who knows? Both of my sisters were there. It could have been one of them.
One was busy trying to murder the everlasting Sonata at a Daehan.
Well, he shouldn't have called her a cat. I'm just saying. And I know my aunt will back me up on this.
Generally speaking, people with cat-like features do not like to be called cats.
Wait, don't you have a sister that's basically a cat?
Shut the fuck up, she might hear you.
You already have enough of a problem with the demon on your tail.
Honestly, Arson, given how much you get along with Sorath, you really don't want Belith on your bad side.
I will try my best.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. I feel like as though, like cat/cast adjacent people just don't like me. Like, as though one is hunting me or something. I don't know, just a feeling.
Okay, well that sounds like a completely separate problem. Did you, like, piss off Yin Chen or something?
No, just don't worry about it.
That's code for worry about it, great.
Okay. Well,
that's code for no matter what, Arson is technically being hunted by a cat boy, but he just doesn't know about it.
Okay, well, luckily for you, Beleth isn't cat adjacent. She gives Arson a very noticeable wink. So you don't have anything to worry about.
But regardless, have a good day.
Yeah. Mom might just, like, randomly fucking show up because I gave her an invitation to the sweet girl's party.
Oh, she's having a party?
Yeah, we're holding a birthday party for her.
Yeah? Wait, what?
Yeah, we totes are. Do you think we wouldn't, like, hold a birthday party for Fleur? We're not monsters. She's not Arson.
Wow, I see how it is.
You say that, like, flash forward to Arson's birthday, and there's just reluctantly a card on his bed from Liv.
It's, like, spelled wrong, and, like...
Well, and then
it's the wrong day, it's not even his birthday.
But she's thinking, and that's what counts.
Yeah. Meanwhile, on Arson's actual birthday, you would actually get a really nice card from Fleur. So, like, I tried, but couldn't convince Liv to do anything about it. Also, here's some money.
Yes, actually, knowing Liv, it would be like 2 weeks late, misspelled, and slightly singed.
I mean, it'd probably be covered in acid by that point.
Fuck this stuff. Anyways, yeah, great talking with you. Yeah, can we hang on to the cauldron a little bit longer? The Fire Ganazi's slightly claustrophobic. And for some reason, doesn't like the skeletons of a bunch of mummies we killed.
Yes, you can hold on to the cauldron for a little bit longer.
Thank you. She will then turn around and leave.
As you're leaving, Stone and Water has made a mess of that room. You don't see him, but you get the feeling he's somewhere in the rest of the library.
Oh fuck, did I just commit in Alexandria?
Gosh darn it, Liv!
I am sorry, guys. That's not cool. Even I will admit that.
Wow.
Yeah, let's just leave quickly.
And so you head off.
Off into the great beyond.
Let's go find cool snake guy.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think we already know what we're doing. Do we really need the snake boy?
How much do I have to stress this? He has a cool snake.
And I can
Also,
turn
we're
into a snake, but
Also, we're fucking idiots and prone to get lost.
Yeah.
true, we don't have the hummingbird positioning system like Daehun does.
Yeah, and you, despite my pleas, haven't worked on droid positioning.
True.
So we have to rely on ranger positioning system.
Alright, so this trip, if you were going on foot and had a speed of 50, would take you 4.2 days. However, with the broom of flying and the fact that Liv doesn't need to sleep, it'll actually take you 33.6 hours.
Ooh.
So a day, couple hours.
Yeah. You know, we never actually got back in contact with Daehun.
I'm sure he's fine.
Are we certain there was a red dragon? There's a good chance he might have just gotten slaughtered.
Then we don't have to worry about him. I mean,
we
if he got
do.
killed, there'd be a demon and a whole bunch of demons, and we'd all be dying.
We do have to worry about it, but we don't have
Yeah,
to
isn't
worry
it like
about
if
it.
Daehun dies, we're all fucked?
Yes,
Pretty much.
alive wouldn't the entire.
But you know there is at least some leeway in demons wouldn't have made it here yet. So like, if we just see a bunch of fucking Oberests flying around where the red dragon was, we know what happened.
I love how basically Daehun is the equivalent of just the Yellowstone, like, fucking volcano. Just, at any point he's going to murder everyone, and anyone who isn't dead is just gonna be fucked over.
Alright. So, let us switch over to Daehun, because he would get to his destination before you would.
Okay.
Now,
I'm following Hummingbird, so
yeah, so, interesting note, you would pass the monastery that you cleared out, the one underneath the glacier. You had cleared out a month and a half ago, I think.
alright, I guess I'll just do a quick perception check to see if anybody's been around, but aside from that, I've got to keep moving.
Alright, roll perception.
Sorry. Just a sec. My computer is being slow.
Reality is breaking down for Daehun.
God.
Fuck, he did die.
Not bad.
I mean, apart from some animals that might take advantage of the fact that there's an empty place, seems like no one's moved in.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just keep moving. Oh, wait. Nah, I just gotta keep moving.
Alright, so eventually the weather gets colder as you get higher up into the mountains.
Good.
And after 16 hours, you are getting really sore on the back of this horse. The hummingbird has come and landed on a tree branch and is looking into what looks to be a slot canyon.
A what?
A narrow canyon.
Oh, got it. Boy, alright. Awesome. A small canyon. Okay, I am going to do a quick perception. Or maybe investigation. Never mind, they're exactly the same. To see if I can actually fit in that thing.
Yeah, you can fit in it.
Or fit?
Yeah, your horse will fit.
Alright, well, I guess first up, I'll just stand up, stretch. I will look around on the ground to see if anybody has been around here. Another perception.
Yeah, but it won't be a hard one.
13.
You don't, well, so at this point, you are high enough to where it's actually there is snow on the ground. There are a few tracks that go into the slot canyon. With that perception, you see what looks to be an orc, like hooded, so you can't exactly see the face other than the mouth with the jutting tusks. Like, kind of look in your direction and then walk behind a tree. And it's not a thick tree; it's a rather thin tree. Like, you have,
He's a dude, and he just walked behind it.
yeah, big guy walked right behind it, and with how big this guy was, there's no way he could be hiding behind it.
Dude. Alright, just want to say, like, this is out of character. That is very cool. I love portals. Anyway, so Daehoon has two options. He can either go in by himself and get all the glory, or he can wait for his outrageous and idiotic team. His view of the team. Alright,
No, that's fair.
Okay.
Like, why would he sell us under the bus like this? We only did the same.
Okay. I said that if I rolled above a 3, I would wait. So
Yeah, that's in character for Daehoon.
I am gonna go investigate the portal.
Good job, Daehoon.
I am gonna ready an action to attack anybody who may try to come at me.
Alright, you walk over to where you saw the orc. There aren't any tracks whatsoever.
Like, no orc tracks even past the tree.
None around the tree, even.
Alright. Let's see. I have divine sense, so I'm gonna use detect good and evil.
Alright.
Any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet behind total cover.
There's an undead above you.
Dahan is gonna look up and create a spiritual weapon while it does so.
Alright. You see the hooded orc from before. It jumps down off the tree, lands about 15 feet in front of you. And it turns around, looks at you, draws a great sword. You did better than I thought.
What do you mean? Trying to find you or being prepared?
Let's just say I'm here to help.
That sword would suggest otherwise.
Trials aren't meant to be easy.
Man, I have a lot of these. Alright, let's get this over with. I won't kill you, and if I do, I'll try to kill you a bit so you don't fully die. And Daehoon is going to charge this guy.
Wow.
All right.
So how's some character for Daehoon?
We're not here to see this, right?
No.
Okay, so
Luckily.
Blessed is basically Sandy, where he's just like, I don't know why, but I feel like as though Daehoon is doing something stupid right now.
Daehoon's always doing something stupid.
All right. Go ahead. Roll initiative.
Awesome. Awesome.
All right. So, as your chart, well, I will say you have the surprise round. So, because you just charged him.
Oh, sweet. Well, all right. So as I'm running towards him, first I'm gonna hit him with my spiritual weapon.
All right.
Man, all right. Combat for me is gonna get harder and harder. Get my character sheet.
Just okay. Because I am an idiot and didn't prepare this person's character sheet. I just have to come up with it on the fly.
But I'm guessing it's above 10.
Yeah, definitely above 10.
All right. Well. All right. I think I am going to use Branding Smite as a bonus action. Next time I hit a creature with a weapon attack, extra 2d6.
All right. That is definitely a hit.
And those are both attacks.
That's not a hit.
Rats. Okay. Well, it's going to be 1d8. And now I've got to add all of the things on top of it.
Suppose we can. Let's do that one. Hopefully that music isn't too loud.
Is anyone else here? Oh, I was about to say, is anyone else hearing battle music?
Must have been the wind.
Hope Daehoon isn't doing anything dumb right now.
Yeah,
Arson, you get a feeling.
Yeah, ominous music just playing in the background generally isn't a good sign for that, Arson.
We know Daehoon was doing something very dumb right now.
Okay.
At the very least, he has, like...
So that's a 15 damage.
He is the best fighter of all of us, I'll give him that.
Okay, so it's a 7 plus 5 plus 3. Yeah, that would be 15.
Yep.
Alright. Now, for this guy, he kind of sneers at you and roars as he goes into a rage.
Yeah.
And he will recklessly attack you. Actually, we'll make that 2d20 since I'm just rolling that, and it'll be whoever's higher on the roll. Let's not be too mean. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 25 hits your AC.
Yeah, that'll work.
Alright. And I said he had a great sword. So that's a 2d6. So 10 points of damage. And going for another attack. That hit your AC?
Sadly, yes. I need that +1 shield.
Alright, and that will be his turn.
Okay, well, time to hit him with a bunch of stuff again. This hand axe is just going to be a stand-in for my spectral weapon.
Alright.
8, 9, and 8. And I am going to make that 9. I might as well just give it +10 using my channel divinity.
Alright, so 18 hits, the 19 hits.
Rats. Okay.
Alright. So, that for spiritual weapon.
Yeah, the first one is radiant damage. The second one is slashing.
Alright, it's 22. No, 21. Minus 21.
And the next one is going to be also radiant, if I can figure out. That was an 8, right? Radiant.
Oh yeah, and he did recklessly attack, so you do get advantage on attack rolls.
On all of them?
Let me check.
I'll just re-roll that last longsword.
Yeah. Doing so gives you advantage on melee attack rolls using your strength during this turn, but attack rolls against you have advantage until your next turn. So yes, all your attacks.
19.
That's a hit. Right. And it did automatically roll damage for you.
Oh, red. Sorry, that's supposed to be... What? No, that's... Sorry. The damage on that should be 1d8 plus 4, so make that 10.
Okay. So.
And then I will be adding that radiant of 1 damage.
11 damage.
So I'm not sure what that was.
Yeah, and
Alright, so 11, 25 plus 11, so 36.
oh, 36 total damage?
Yeah, 36 total damage from all of my attacks.
Oh, this turn. Yep, got that.
Yeah.
Now, technically, I should be giving him resistance to,
Yeah, please do so.
let's see. So, let's see.
That's just going to be having...
Yeah, no. Except it's more complicated than that because he has resistance on slashing damage.
Right, so just take away 5 damage from that. Or 10 damage, so make that... it was 36, 26 damage.
So 26. Alright.
Yeah, baby.
Alright. His go. Wow. And so that is 1 hit against you.
Wait, 20 does not hit me.
Okay then.
Nope. Oh,
He
yes.
swings twice. One swing of his greatsword goes over your head. The other you gallantly block with your shield.
Is that all you got?
Gallantly.
Gallantly.
And let's start this all over again. Spiritual weapon. With advantage. That's better.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
And this is dealing radiant damage, so it does not have resistance.
7.
Okay, 7 radiant damage.
Alright, and ignore the damage numbers on these these next 4 upcoming rolls. Alright, so 24 and 21.
Yes, those both hit.
Okay. And actually, you know what? Use the damage, add 1 to it, so that's 9 slashing, and then another 9 slashing.
So 8, so 9 slashing, because resistance.
Yeah. And I have 1 more Divine Strike. Ugh. And rats. Yep, well, I could do 1 more. But that's on my spell slots, so. And that's also radiant.
Oh. Okay, 6. Alright. So 7, 9, plus 2, plus 6. Wow. 65 points of damage in total.
Sick. How's he looking?
He's, let me just, do one thing real quick.
Because Daehoon would have slaughtered himself at this point.
Yeah.
Sure, if I could maybe more.
Let's just say... Okay. Okay, so... Alright. And you did 65 damage this turn. Still looking pretty strong.
Huh.
Yep. Question. Does your radiant damage, or do your smites do extra damage to undead?
Yes.
Well, I mean, it should double all of their damage, so.
Divine Strikes do extra damage on dead.
Alright, I'll go find them all.
I mean, it makes sense, because they're undead, and it's like God or whatever.
Man, I really need to keep a log of these things. So that's that, and then that's going to be 7.
Okay, well, I know that one will actually be 14. Oh.
So that's going to be plus 5, plus 3.
Plus 7 because of one of the most recent strikes.
Alright, yeah, I'll just let you calculate. Don't need to be at
Well, so far I just have the 5, the 3, and the 7.
So, alright, sorry, I'm counting from the top.
Yeah, so The 5 and the 3 were what you said. The 7 is the most recent Divine Strike.
And these are added on to Divine Strikes that have already happened.
Yes.
Okay, 5, 3, 4, 1, 7. No. Forget that.
All right.
Alright, yeah, so 5, 3, 4, and 7.
All right. Let's see.
So
Minus.
extra 19, not too bad.
Okay, that. Well, yeah, still going strong, but I think you think with one more good round, you'll get him to submit. All right.
Okay.
Wow. You're really lucky.
But oh goodness.
All right.
All right, yeah, that does it.
12 damage. You are getting really lucky with those reckless attacks.
Oh. All right. Gonna do a hand axe. Does 16 hit?
No.
Does 16 hit?
No.
Same thing.
Yep. So.
Alright, does 22 and 18?
Yep, those both hit.
Alright, make it 6 and let's make it 6 and 9. And I am gonna whistle to Hummer to get in here.
Alright. So that is 15. 100 damage in total.
Yeah, baby.
Son.
Alright.
Alright. He's up.
So, with those last 2 strikes with your sword, it almost looks like there's a bit of a rainbow color flying from behind them. Maybe not rainbow color, but more of the colors of the hummingbird you've been following.
Sick.
You just cut into this guy twice, and he backs off and says, "Well done. However, there is one more trial for you to face. Come find me at my tomb, and we shall see to the final task. Come find me at my tomb, and we shall see about this, completing this task or trial. I don't know, the Twin Divine didn't tell me anything."
Very eloquent.
Those
Well.
damn Twin Divines.
I guess I'll give him a quick salute, or where he was standing, a quick salute. Slap myself in the chest and do 35 points of healing. And I don't know, I'll look around.
So, wherever he was, there is no impression in the snow. Almost like you are fighting a ghost.
Freaky.
Man, if that was a ghost, I am gonna be screwed when I meet the real thing. All right. Okay.
That was an evil laugh from the DM if I ever heard one.
Was it evil enough for you?
It was great.
Good job, buddy.
What was this for?
Well, I was gonna look around to see if there were, I don't know, remnants of an old battle. Not like the battle I just did, but anything that shows anybody here over the last 100 years.
Not with that perception. You don't see anything.
Rats. Well, I guess I will look around for the hummingbird.
All right, the hummingbird's right where you left it. It looks at you as you approach and then back into the canyon.
Still gotta go. All right, hey Hummer, come here. We gotta go into this creepy canyon.
All right.
And he'll turn towards the hummingbird. See you later, my lord, or maybe a servant of my lord. I'm not really sure at this point. Bye, and thanks for guiding me here. And he'll ride off.
Yep. And right as you say that, the hummingbird turns towards you, cocks its head a little bit, and then flies away.
Cool.
In a non-specific direction.
Awesome. Well, that fight drained my lay on hands and all of my spell slots.
Right. And you head through the canyon. It's actually a pretty short canyon, and it inclines a little steeply, but not too much. Eventually, you reach, or you get over the top of the canyon, and you see in front of you a village. At the edge of a decently large lake, though given the current conditions, it's slightly frozen over.
Alright. Is it on fire?
No.
Awesome. Daehun will ride towards the village.
Oh, hey, neat. Arson stopped shaking.
Like I'm feeling a presence in the force.
Did your Daehun senses calm down yet?
No, for some reason I feel like as though he's going over some lake or some shit.
Not sure how we have this psychic link with our paladin, but it's kind of useful.
Alright.
I have a psychic link with everyone.
Alright, so as you
That's
approach,
terrifying. Get out of my head.
As you approach the village, you eventually catch sight of a few villagers walking around. They have black skin and white hair and pointed ears.
Elf?
Oh no.
Drow.
What are drow? You know what? I'll just look it up.
I was going to use the history check for this village, but this will be a history check for what Daehun knows about the Drow.
Alright, so what you know about the Drow is usually they live in the Underdark, which this is definitely not the Underdark.
Yes.
Really? I couldn't tell by the pristine blue sky and lack of murderous spiders.
Typically live in the Underdark. Matriarchal. Actually, matriarchal to the point where male Drow are kind of second-class citizens. Hey, this is actual D&D lore.
I know. I'm keenly
No,
aware.
we're making fun more of the lore than of you.
Hey, I was saying this for your benefit, Arson. I know Liv knows. But this
Thank
is...
you.
If you actually go onto the Forgotten Realms wiki, it will say this.
For now.
I'm there right now.
They are going to change Drow lore here soon, so good luck with that.
I think it's cool the way it is.
Yeah, but Wizards of the Coast, it has to be PC. Anyway.
Yeah. racism.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So, generally, though you haven't heard of any good Drow, most of the time they are evil.
Okay. With that information, Daehun is going to pull his sword, ride up to a random villager, point the sword at the villager, and shout at him, "What are you doing on the surface?"
God.
Him or
fantasy
her,
racism in my paladin, it's more likely than you think.
Person just like slaps his slaps his forehead, and it's just like, I don't know why, but Daehun just did something very fucking dumb right now.
Alright, it doesn't take much to intimidate this person. He's...
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright.
It's like a random farmer.
This poor
16.
fucker.
Alright,
He's just doing his daily work, and you just roll up to him with a sword.
He's like, I am not paid enough to deal with this shit.
ironically, you're both closer than you think.
Well, I mean, Arston has something in common then.
Live here. You're given this land by the Protectorate.
Understandable. Daehun will put his sword away and ask him, now with a fresh smile,
Oh my
trying
god.
to persuade him that he's actually not crazy and murderous.
Yeah, that's going well for you, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
honestly, good
got a
impressions.
17.
That roll should be with disadvantage, by the way.
All right.
Just saying.
What do you say? What do you say?
I say he calms down, but he still looks pretty terrified of you.
Got it.
Gee, I wonder
Jeez,
why.
I wonder why.
All right. So this might sound a little weird, but believe me, I'm riding on a hummingbird horse, and I just pointed a sword at you. I just fought this really cool undead orc dude. He was pretty big, pretty brawny, had a really nice great sword, and I was wondering if you know anybody of that description who might have a grave around here.
I don't know. You might want to go talk with the Dark Lady.
Dark Lady, you said?
Yes, I believe her actual name is Vienna.
Okay, for some reason that name is ringing a bell in my the player's head.
It's possible. It may have come up. Though
Yes.
I don't know of any conversations that.
Ah, come on.
I know that name. I'm just not sure where it is, and obviously with that history, Daehun does.
Oh,
Thank you. Where can I find this dark lady?
points further into the village.
All right. I'm very sorry about Ooh.
I'm very sorry about almost murdering you.
I'm very sorry
Have
about
a good
startling
day.
you. Have a good day, and I think I'll be on my way.
All right, now question for Lunar, Sterbon, and Soul. Can you see anything right now?
No.
All right then.
Black void, just like my soul.
All right
Well,
then. We'll temporarily
Honestly,
pull out
it's
your
okay.
characters. These are not present. These are so everyone can see. Daehun.
We're here to
Oh,
torment you, but
Yeah.
in spirit only.
Yeah,
Two affairs that I can't actually get into. That's kind of nice.
yeah, because I set it up that way.
Dude,
Alright.
look at this person's house. though.
Daehun.
We're here to be annoying.
Wait, what the fuck? Let's use bonds.
Oh god, you have a twin?
When he astrally projected two of himself. How the fuck?
Spirit of nature, man.
Yeah.
All right, Sterbon, which one did you pull out? All right. All right, so Daehun, you would have been directed towards a house in this direction.
Where the ghost,
Alright.
cause she knows I'm alone.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just keep moving along. Nice horse they got there. Sorry, excuse me. Coming through. Yep, I'm on a horse. I don't know why.
Being the only white person here, you
Oh,
do.
God.
God, that came out
I did
wrong.
not like that sentence. Like, again, it's true, but like,
I'm also a foreigner, so
Yeah,
I guess that
yeah.
gives me away.
Yeah,
The
so
only human here?
you're the only person with light-colored skin here. You're the only foreigner here. You're the only human.
here too. So there's like multiple things of racism going on right now.
You do draw a lot of eyes that are out and about.
God, I can't believe a cracker just walked into the hood.
Oh, God.
Do I see any guards?
No, you don't see any guards.
Man, this town needs some help. Alright,
So-
well, I'll just keep moving on.
All right,
Wait,
so,
there's no police there? Can I buy property?
No, you don't have money.
Damn it!
All right,
Float
so-
along, Ghost Arson.
Is it
yes,
this house?
yes, it is indeed that house,
Alright, well.
and the
just-
door is right there.
Right here? Oh, that's a window, okay. He'll put Hummer over by this tree.
All right, and the
Walk
door
down,
is right here.
walk over here, knock on the door.
All right. So you knock. One moment. After a minute, the door opens, and what you see,
She's
Smiley face on the table.
yes, actually, though you might not be saying that after I give this description.
Oh, what, the naked drow lady?
Yes.
Alright, continue.
So, the door opens, and you see before you another drow. Very long white hair. Wearing as little as would be comfortable in this weather. She also has at her side a rapier, and on the other side, looks to be a tome of some kind.
Daehun, contain yourself. I know, she's a nerd
Alright.
and uses finesse
Alright,
weapons.
wait. I am gonna try to use a quick deception to hide the fact that Daehun's absolutely stunned.
So do not threaten the woman.
He has an
That's
animated
just a whole
nosebleed.
in shock.
Like,
Hi.
again, we're not physically there, but we're gonna give him some wisdom vibes so he doesn't act like a dunce.
You were saying?
Is this nose bleeding?
Like an anime character. Oh my god.
Sorry, I got these weird voices in my head.
They're very annoying. It's a headache that comes and goes.
Sorry, this is a little out of turn, but I like your hair. Anyway, hi, my name is Daehun Storm. Gonna do the persuasion thing again. Yeah, baby.
How are you able to outcharm your way out of all of this bullshit?
I don't
He's
know.
a paladin. He's
That's
just
true.
good at charisma.
He just has
We're-
like golden retriever
Shush.
energy.
Shush. Well, thank you. We don't get visitors in these parts normally.
Well, I mean, your entrance is a ravine, so I see how that's a thing.
Well, we're also drow, and people don't tend to like us.
I couldn't honestly understand why. He's just sort of gazing into her eyes at this point. It's really awkward.
Oh my
Anyway, sorry, back on track. I just fought this really cool orc. I guess barbarian. He'd had a cool longsword, and I fought him to the undeath, as he is dead. He's a ghost. I've got to find his grave to do a thing, and that's all I know. He said to come over here.
You're forgetting about the
Shut
dragon.
up.
Mention the dragon.
Shut.
He will be saying this out loud. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Sturvon, back us up here.
I don't know anyone of that description here. I've been here for hundreds of years, though perhaps someone of that description could have come in while I was away.
Okay. Do you guys have a graveyard?
We do, though everyone buried there, to my knowledge, is Drow.
Cool. That's. You have a book.
Yes, I do.
Do you have any magic that could possibly detect some sort of, I don't know, undead or magical graves or something in the area? I mean, like,
That's yeah.
to is suffering. Oh, also, sorry, yeah, keep going.
I don't think so. So if you wanted me to transform you into a bloodhound, I'm sure that could help you.
That would be pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Nah, I think I'll stay as a human for a little while. I've never tried the four-leg thing. I've always been on 2 feet, as I'm doing now. So, let's see. Well, dragon, red dragon, tearing up over by the mountains, and he had just lost this. Honestly, I don't actually know why he was doing it. You know what? I'm very sorry about that. That was completely. You didn't need to know any of that. I have barely any information.
Incredibly tired. Why don't you? Why don't I find you a place to stay for the night?
Okay. While he is very taken in by this woman, he does have those little warning bells in the back of his mind. So, is she trying to trick him to kill him with that insight?
She looks like she's being genuine.
You know what? Yeah, I could really use some place to sleep. I mean, I've used up most of my energy for the day, at least in spells.
Yes, and given the look of you, knowing that, I would say either Arcane Knight or Paladin.
I am a paladin for Kutsit. A blood
Please
god.
do approach me.
A blood god who is sponsors hummingbirds. That's my horse over there, and he's going to point to Hummer. They look like that if you've never seen a hummingbird.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's actually from a different dimension, from what I can tell.
Well, I will see about getting you a place to rest for the evening.
Yeah, I'll stop talking. Sorry.
Feel free to explore the town while I find some place for you.
Thanks. Man, I'm really bad about this. So I got your name from one of your I don't know what the relation is to you, but one of those guys out there, the Dark Lady. But I didn't really get the second one.
My name is Vierna. Achterop. I will go ahead and put that in the chat. Make sure I'm spelling that correctly. And given that you look foreigner, I take it you're not from Shimber.
No, I'm not. Though I'm not really from anywhere. I was kind of chained up in a basement for most of my life.
Oh, you poor soul.
It's all right. Also, another thing, and as you said that you couldn't find things, I'm not expecting this of you, so don't worry about it. But if you can exorcise a demon, that would be amazing. Because I've currently got one in me. It's kind of suppressed currently, but if I die, all the abyss will break loose. So if you know anybody who can help me with that.
Illustri didn't give me those powers.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Well, I'll leave you to what you're doing. Yeah.
All right.
I like your sword. Bye.
All right. Now to the other group, as Daehun is found a place to rest for the evening.
Ooh, he has a nosebleed. Wait, we can start talking like this now.
So
should we start like the childhood, like child taunts of like, Daehun has a crush?
Yes,
That
100%.
might actually work on him. Honestly, he hasn't gone through much adolescence.
Yes, 100%. Next time we astrally project and torment Daehun, we gotta say that.
Absolutely.
She was hot, though. I'll give her that.
Yes, and the only one I will admit to being hot without a description. Because the last time I described an elf, Liv and Sorath just assumed that they were hot without me saying anything, other than they were an elf.
Statistically speaking, I'm just saying.
Anyway, to Team Hellfire, or...
We're trying to reband that. We're team, super cool pseudo-dragon.
Yeah, I suppose
That
you
does
do have
sound good with the
Chomper.
two of you, right? If we just name our team after Chomper. I'm gonna take your stunned silence as a yes.
What the heck? No. Alright. So, you arrive after 33 hours on a broom. You eventually arrive to the little village of Autumn.
Ooh.
Doesn't
Go find the cool snake.
Doesn't look like it's changed much in the few months since you've been here.
This town's name really has got to change. I don't think it's ever autumn here.
Actually, it is here. Okay, not much has changed other than the weather.
Oh, the weather changed. I'm so proud.
So
yes,
there's...
Arson, the weather's not trying to kill you right now. Rejoice.
It is a nice, cool autumn, or taiga autumn.
Alright, let's go find cool snake eye.
Well, since you've been here, would you remember where his blacksmith shop was?
I sure hope Sturbon does. If not, I might have to go all snake charmer on you guys, and I might just like attract all snakes within a 12-mile radius.
Don't you dare.
All right, so we're going snake charmer on this shit.
Or one or all of you could do history checks. Chomper can't do anything since she wasn't here.
I'm gonna do a history check. All right,
You really
Arson.
just don't want. You really
You're
just
kind
don't
of
want
a
Liv to do it.
worldly person. Just don't be shit.
History.
Okay. Liv, you remember where the blacksmith shop is?
Liv is going to pretend like she doesn't remember after seeing like the dumbstruck look in the other two's eyes. Start playing the snake charmer theme, and as soon as Arson gives a reaction, actually just take them there.
God damn it.
Okay, so let's see. Just gotta process like what time of day this would be. Let's see. 2 sessions ago, you left at sunset, December, which is probably an hour or two behind. It's been over 48 hours since then. So it is nighttime right now. Yeah, you go up and knock on the door. And the door opens. What you see is a blonde, half-elven woman. And it says, "Yes, can I help you?"
Well, you're hoping for the cool snake guy. Who I think is committing murder in the background.
I don't know why, but I feel like as though Daehoon is committing murder.
just like Daehoon started tingling. Anyways, yeah. So
snake
you
guy.
Know, cool. Yeah. Fuck. He's still committing murder. My God. Yeah. No. Snake guy. He's the EA high Dragonborn has
Dad!
a really big fucking snake.
Dad, people are here for you.
Okay, so so note to self, don't hit on this girl. She says
I swear to God.
She says out loud as she's writing it in her book of shadows.
So, the familiar scarred face of Drapax appears. And let me just check up on something really quick. Oh joy, just a straight D20.
Alright, I'm really sorry to interject here, but I would have been doing 2d8 radiant damage, and I was only doing 1d8.
Ah, okay.
Just want to let you know.
Alright.
Okay, so you're committing homicide faster. Glad to hear.
Yeah, sorry. Anyway.
Alright. Oh, you people. There's few of you this time.
Well, one I think just sort of ran off, and hopefully is not getting up to any criminal activity, or else, like we promised, we will stab him mercilessly. One of us is currently, I think, fighting yokai. Another one is just not here because I think Arson would have an aneurysm if me and my older sister were here. Yes, and Daehoon got distracted by a Hummingbird, and gods only know where he ended up. Gods only hope he's not dead.
Hmm.
But we need your help, and you're like the only ranger we know. Also, you have a really big snake, and Arson just likes that.
Yeah.
You see, I seem to have had an epiphany recently. And, he'll step outside and, raise his hand into the air, and you see what looks to be a small draconic creature flies out of the darkness and right beside him. Lands right beside him.
Out of shock, Liv almost falls off the broom of flying. Fuck! Oh, okay. We're not doing 4 dragons with them. Good. Sorry, Arson. Large snake turned into small dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, who am I kidding? That's honestly kind of cooler. As you can see, I'm also turning into one, which is just wonderful. She says through gritted teeth.
I was about to, like, Arson is like, but I thought you hated turning into a dragon.
Shut the fuckest up. Or else I will breathe more acid into your water arm.
Hachi.
But speaking of dragons, pretty sure you've heard of the forest fires to the west of here.
I don't pay much attention. Lupa, did you hear anything about a dragon? The half-elf comes out. Yeah, I think I may have heard something about that.
Yeah, wildfires to the west of here caused by a young red dragon. Some dipshit apparently decided to steal from a young red dragon. So, we're on the case of finding the thief. I think preferably alive, if I remember correctly, and getting a mildly cursed mirror. That we may or may not have Daehoon look into in space. Point being, well, she'll pull out the map with the objective marker still planted from Libertas. We know we probably could have just gone there ourselves and cut across easier, but I believe, and I quote, dumb shits who get lost easily, and rangers don't do that. Also, you have a really small dragon, and Arson loves that.
Yeah!
Okay, perhaps small is the wrong word. I think it's actually supposed to be medium, but regardless, small for a dragon.
I mean, yes.
Let me just check that thing.
Yeah, the Drake is medium, if I remember correctly.
And at his level, it can fly.
Yes.
But he's not high enough ranger level to fly on it while riding.
So, yeah. We're more or less just asking for help here. If not, do you know any other rangers we could, enlist to help us?
What do you think, Lupa? Do you think scouting out that world can wait? Yeah, I don't see any reason why we can't take a little detour. All right.
Great. Broom issues. Arson, get in the fucking bag.
No! You can't make me!
I think I physically can.
I want my ride the dragon. I'm gonna ride the dragon.
I don't think you can ride the dragon.
Why not?
I think only very skilled rangers and maybe Sturbon can ride the dragon.
I'll just like tie myself to the dragon.
I don't think that's prudent.
I'm
Also,
gonna
the
do it.
dragon. Also, the dragon still technically needs to sleep, and I don't.
While you were saying that, I already did it.
Actually, I'm pretty sure the dragon will also have to go into the bag.
What? How?
The
Dragon
bag is
can't
hold.
fit in bag.
Well, yes, maybe not like Lotor, but that dragon certainly can. I know Sturbon's currently a cat, but he's gonna back me up on this, won't you? Thanks, Sturbon. You're giving me all the moral support of a cat.
Honestly.
And like we still need the ranger out. And you can't honestly expect me to make a lady sit in a bag with mummy skeletons.
Yes, I can.
I'm a moon
have
druid.
some
I will have you
walls.
know, I can transform into something small.
Oh, neat. You can go with the cat. Maybe don't turn into a bird. We don't know about Sturbon's feral instincts. That said, Arson, you do stuff in the bag.
What? Fuck you.
Okay, when?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Trapex, can you hold him down so I can stuff him in the bag of holding?
So, as Arson is screeching, he eventually does get into the bag.
Liv will stick like a bendy straw in through the top, that way Arson can still breathe.
All of a sudden,
Actually-
you see what, like, suspiciously smells like weed smoke coming out of the bendy straw.
Wait, Liv will stick a second one just because Arson smokes as is, never mind when he's getting high.
For some reason, and you're not sure how this is possible, the bendy straw is still able to puff out smoke rings that spell "fuck you, Liv." It's very impressive.
Unfortunately, they get swept up in the wind because we're flying at 50 feet every 6 seconds.
That was...
Just keeps like bless. He just keeps puffing out smoke rings that I "fuck you, Liv." Anyone else flying by is very confused.
you swear after a few hours flying on the broom, like one of the skulls go, "Oh, you too."
Alright,
It's mildly terrifying, especially in your intoxicated state.
Okay, so are you going normal speed or are you going to try to go fast? Because this will determine how long it takes.
Oh, fast as possible. Still help letting Trapex help us. Being navigator.
Alright. I have to go back to his character sheet. Because I know that will have it readily available. Here. Let's see. Natural Explorer. While traveling for 1 hour or more, your chosen terrain, difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. Group can't become lost except by magical means. You remain alert to danger even when you are engaged in another activity. You can move stealthily at normal pace. You find twice as much food while foraging and tracking creatures. Yada, yada, yada. So I don't think it does anything other than lower passive perception for everyone.
Good, and also keep us from getting lost, which is important.
Right. So that instead of taking 2.7 days normally, it will now take 2.1 days or 16.8 hours.
Cool.
get to where you are. Actually, no. I think they'll be there noon the next day. Okay. So you still have the morning to do investigations before Team Hellfire arrives.
Oh yes, I should add, when Arson tries to go to sleep in the bag, he swears the skeletons start playing spooky, scary skeletons.
Actually helps him.
Once again.
It actually helps him better to sleep. It's like, oh, I love this song.
it is in the bag of holding.
Well, like, the thing is that, like, he hates claustrophobic spaces, but the bag of holding is, like, infinite space, so.
It's about the size of like a room. Yes.
So, yeah. He's like, oh, okay.
There is still a lot of random shit, though, so.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
so-
is, like.
Okay, so, about when would I have gotten a room for the evening?
Pretty quickly. And I also remember have that going.
So, like, fairly early.
Yes.
Alright, because I'm thinking Daehoon's probably going to go to sleep as soon as possible. Sleep off the wounds and get extra energy. And then after that, I guess I'll wake up early, so plenty of time for investigation. First off, gonna walk around, do his rats. Do his general persuasion on the town. Just walking around trying to make friends.
Well, so, and I will say, you will get some information from that.
Okay.
Vierna, the drow you talked to the previous evening, is more or less the de facto mayor of the place. Actually, she is also pretty much the entire government of the place, including the law enforcement. Because she is actually a powerful wizard.
Ooh. Blade singer?
You got it.
Awesome.
Oh, so it's cool when she does it, but not when Audrey does it? I see
The
how it is.
character matters, man. The character matters.
Wow, so blatant.
Alright. So, stuff from her. I guess one question that I would ask the people around the town, after I just have a talk and hopefully some breakfast with her, is, do you like it here? Do you have a lot of problems up here?
Hey, we could do better, but we're fine. We've survived. We're pretty close to an entrance to the Underdark, so if there's anyone trying to escape, we can rescue them. It's easier to rescue them when the entrance to the Underdark is so close.
Wow. I didn't actually know that there was an Underdark entrance so close to anywhere, to be completely honest. Well, that's kind of cool. Thanks. And then another question he's going to ask, like, I don't know, he's going to pull aside the youngest person he can find and ask them, hiding behind a shed or somewhere, does Lady Vierna have any love interests?
Oh my fucking god.
Sim.
I don't think so.
Alright, hey, thanks, kid. Here, I'm gonna check my inventory just to make sure I've got one. Have a copper, if that means anything up here.
Thank you, my lord.
You just gave the kid money.
Alright, have a good one.
Wow.
What? Come on, alright, look.
Not creepy
Oh.
behavior at all.
Hey, he called him my
Days
lord.
used to be like- Yeah, the kid was very nice. And I'm honestly not. Alright, wait. So this is out of character. I'm very sorry for taking up time. But how much is a gold piece comparatively to our currency today? Like dollars.
That is an interesting question.
I think that's a bit too complicated.
Isn't oh no, we talked about this in the MSU RPG Guild chat with regards to how expensive a spellbook would be. By
Well, you see, 1 ounce of gold is currently going for $1,799.
yes, but at one
56 cents.
it
Take for
isn't
that
it
what you will.
isn't it supposed to be like 1 day's pay for a
No, that's silver.
okay. So a silver would be equivalent to an adult peasant's pay normally.
Alright, so I'm not under.
It'd be mostly like